safe injection sites, party sheeple and party people. Take your illegal drugs, take your meth, take your whatever heroin, whatever it is they inject, whatever the hell it is. I don't do drugs, so I wouldn't know. Take your drug, your illegal drug, over to what is proposed in Philadelphia. They're doing it in Toronto and other places. A safe injection site. Safe injection site. So let me get this straight. You want to talk about an insane asylum? You are taking illegal drugs, and so in order to prevent overdoses, you could take your illegal drug and go to an actual place where you're being supervised and given clean needles to take your illegal drug. Well, wouldn't that be illegal? It's unbelievable. On October 2nd, U.S. District Judge Gerald McHugh, in a landmark case, ruled in favor of Philadelphia nonprofit Safe House that their proposal plan to open a safe injection site in the Kensington neighborhood of Philadelphia was not in violation of Controlled Substances Act. The ruling effectively gave them the green light to continue the development for the U.S.'s first safe or supervised injection site and a new degree of harm reduction development nationally. How about putting these druggies in rehab? Or, since they're committing a crime with a drug, right? You want to arrest people, you pull them over, copperoonies, and they got a couple of ounces of, pot on them, and they go to jail, and they serve time. Why aren't these bastards? All right, I'll go easy on these drug abusers. Unbelievable, not arrested. Instead, we're saying, hey, y'all come back now, you're here. But yet, you want to arrest, do drug raids on people's homes? Is that what they do? They do drug raids and they raid them and put them in jail forever, right? But in this case, they're allowing them. I guess if you're selling it, that's different than using it. I mean, aren't they both illegal acts? Isn't someone with pot getting pulled over, aren't they in trouble? Isn't that illegal? I mean, help me out here. So the site was proposed as a means to combat the staggering death toll of opioid epidemic by providing those suffering. Come on, man. I'm not buying it. Since when did they give a damn? Does anybody care about the population? Everything's about depopulation. To me, this is just making it, I don't know. It appears like more mainstream, but in the name of helping these rule breakers, law breakers. I mean, when I first saw this on Fox tonight, I said, surely they jest. Surely they are just kidding, right? No. This is real. This is for real. This is what's proposed. It's unfreaking believable. But don't believe me. You could take a look at it yourself. It says, back in February 2019, prosecutors sued to block the development of the facility after nonprofit ramped up the fundraising and location scouting effort. All right, William. All right, so it goes on. Basically, so it's okay. Yeah, the facility is in your face illegal activity. It's unbelievable, man. But that's what do you expect from a Libby Lou ran state or city? All these cities that are ran by Libby Lou's are ran into the ground. Pretty much. I mean, what's changed? I mean, now you got Chicago overran with crime. You got Philadelphia opening up the U.S.'s first safe site. Come take your drugs. Right here. Right here. When does the insanity stop? I mean, I came across one video saying it's not immoral to have a safe injection site. It's immoral if you don't have one. So, okay, so we're endorsing this. When does the insanity stop? This is basically, to me, this is glorifying drugs in a way. It's cloaked under the guise of, well, we're trying to help them. If you're trying to help them, give them counseling. If you're trying to help them, maybe lock them up and let them go through detox of some sort. You would lock up a pothead for the cops do over bullshit pot, right? You lock them up if they have a beer can open in their freaking car, but they didn't really commit a crime other than opening up the beer can and probably drinking it. You lock them up for other lesser things, but yet you actually have a person with heroin that's totally legal come to a safe injection site and shoot it up and able to leave, and that's it. Y'all come back now. You're here. I keep saying, right? Welcome. I think it's. I don't know if this is is this some kind of social experiment? I think it's just. Are they watching them step by step? and taking notes and like one big social experiment, or is this just easing drugs, making it more normalized? We're a safe injection site, but there's nothing safe about taking friggin' drugs, you jackasses. So basically, you're enabling them. At least if these people did it on their own, it's on them. All right? It's on them. You're killing them anyway. What do you mean high death rates? What do you think? You're going to live forever on heroin? You're going to live forever on opioids or whatever the hell they call them? I'm not even an expert on drugs. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know anything really except that they're bad. I don't even like big pharma over-the-counter drugs or prescription drugs. It's a bunch of nonsense is what it is. Yeah, go ahead. Shoot them up at the safe injection site as you pull over the car that's doing 20 miles an hour over the speed limit, and as you search the car and find, maybe a couple ounces of pot, and the person serves what? A year? I don't know. But they have to go to jail, right? They have to pay a fine, right? But yet, let's welcome this. Why don't you have a safe brewski zone? Well, they're kind of called bars. Why don't you have a safe smoke pot in public facility, huh? I mean, when does the insanity end in these Libby-Lou cities? These Libby-Lou cities, which are really rainbow, they're communists, what they are. Let's face it. Them, dems, that party formerly known as, are commies. All right? And commies, them, socialists, they ain't for your best interest. They don't love you. All right? They want open borders. They want to kill the young. And, to basically undermine, destroy the country, kick God out of everything. Take away your First, take away your Second Amendments. Like the total and Hitlers that they are. Who's the fascist? I always say, who's the fascist? It's unbelievable. They are. So, and we got fake news that blames everything for Trump, and which is really fake. Blame this on the damn commies, and blame, rolling out of cell towers. Those cell towers were there long before Trump took office. They're just upgrading to 5G. It's been a steady progression, get the memo, for quite some time in technology. So to blame one person is ridiculous. Does that one person know about it? The detriments of? Is there proof for that? All right, whatever. There's a lot of shit going down, and it's not the president's fault necessarily. It's their fault. Who's running the friggin' state? Who's running the? I think the federal. They said the federal government has no jurisdiction over this issue or whatever. So who's running these damn cities? More often than not. That's right. Them dems, the commies, right? Running it into the ground. Look at the needles everywhere, the drugs, the crime. In Atlanta, they're driving like they're batshit crazy. There's no cops on the road to pull them over. Those are the criminals, the ones driving dangerous. They need to be pulled over. These are also committing a crime. You're doing illegal drugs. You're bringing a hardcore illegal drug, and you shoot them up in a safe care facility. A safe, right? Put it in quotes. There's nothing safe about this. This is disgusting. It just shows you another step further down the, spiraling down the drain that we are. Unbelievable. Get your soul right with Jesus. That's what these Herkenheimers need, these druggies. They need Jesus. Get your soul right, Jesus, because we are truly in dark times. Dark. All right? Get your soul right. Get saved. Or don't. But if you don't, you're going to meet your maker one way or another. And you'll be judged accordingly. So receive Jesus. Unbelievable, man. It is truly shocking. The ridiculousness that's going on. Unbelievable.